Mnangagwa's CAB3 triggers a fresh ZANU PF storm as Chiwenga leads a disciplinary case. Apo pari kutaurikana udze kususpendwa ZANU PF MP suspended after CAB3 vote Snub, and also arikunzi iye anofevhera VP Chiwenga muZANU PF. Kusangana kwatinoita zvakare pana pa YouTube channel yenyu yeMagaba News, patinobata nhau dzinoitika munharaunda nemunyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Tichiti kana muri mutsva, hit the subscribe button and also turn the notification bell so that patinoposta nhau idzi unova uri wekutanga kusangana nenews dzatinenge taisa. So ZANU PF yoteera mamembers of parliament eZANU PF ayo asina kuwanikwa paitwa mavote muparliamente ekusapota CAB3 nevaisasapota. So tine members of parliament pamwe chete ministers asina kuwanika kuparliament achitsigira chiitiko ichi, akaita kuti veruzhinji vagotaura vachiti vanhu ava vachange vachizoteerwa nguva nenguva, vachange vachizotsvagwa muZANU PF mavo. Vamwe vakati hazvina dambudziko razvichava affecta, asi toona kuti chiitiko icho dzoswa zvakare apo mushure mekunge pari kunzi pana ZANU PF member of parliament anova anomirira insiza south in Matabeleland south mure Zimbabwe. MP uyu ari kutaurwa iye achinzi ari kuwanikwa achipiwa 5 madiscipline ari kupiwa mushure mekunge asina kuwanikwa ari pachiitiko chekusaina CAB3. So nauyi yanyorwa ichitenderedzwa munyika yedu yeZimbabwe, ndiyo yatauya takabata tichikuzivisai maererano nechiitiko ichi. So according to news, the political fallout surrounding Zimbabwe's constitutional amendment 3 continues to grow, with reports that ZANU PF member of parliament has been suspended by his provincial party structures after allegedly missing 2 crucial parliamentary votes that paved the way for the constitutional change. According to the report, Spear Sitole, the ZANU PF MP for Insisa South in Matabeleland South, appeared before a provincial disciplinary committee chaired by Albert Nguluve. Sitole reportedly faced 5 disciplinary charges linked to his conduct, including his absence during 2 key parliamentary votes on the constitutional amendment bill. Source quoted in the reports claimed that the disciplinary committee found Sitole guilty and recommended a 3-year suspension from the party. However, the recommendation is still expected to be considered by the party National Disciplinary Committee and the Politburo before it officially takes effect. Neither Albert Nguluve nor Spear Sitole publicly commented on the outcome when approached by media. The disciplinary action comes after Sitole reportedly missed the parliamentary votes held on June 18 and June 30, when lawmakers debated and approved constitutional amendment number 3. The bill eventually passed through parliament and was later signed into a law by President Emmerson Mnangagwa. According to the reports, during one of the voting days, Sitole reportedly informed the party official that he was unaware. However, the disciplinary hearing alleged that he had claimed that he was instead in his constituency where he was making donations. Sitole, who is also reported to own a security company, have interest in gold mining, and now finding himself at the center of what analysts say could become a world internal disciplinary process within the ruling party. The reports also noted that Sitole was not the only ZANU PF legislator who failed to attend one of the constitutional votes. ICT Minister Chikomba West MP Tatenda Mavetera also reportedly missed the first vote. According to the reports, she later explained to the president that she had arrived moment after parliament had already closed voting. She subsequently participated in the second vote on June 30, supporting the bill. Political observers said the disciplinary proceeding against Sitole may signal tighter enforcement of the party discipline following the passage of the constitutional amendment. Constitutional amendment number 3 officially became law after President Emmerson Mnangagwa signed it, and it was gazetted on July 7. The legislation introduced several major constitutional changes, among in the extension of presidential and parliamentary terms from 5 years to 7 years. The amendment also applies those extension to the current office holders, means elections that have previously been expected in 2028 would no longer take place under the previous timetable. The amendment also changes how future president would be elected, replacing the direct public vote, popular vote, with an election conducted by parliament. In addition, it extended the presidential authority in appointing judges and the prosecutor generals, creates a new delimitation commission, and transfer voters' registration responsibility from the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission to the Registrar General. These constitutional changes have attracted legal challenges. Former Binga North MP Prince Dubeko Sibande had filed an application before the Constitutional Court urging that extension the term of the sitting president and member of parliament and the councillor is inconsistency with Section 328(7) of the Constitution. In a separate case, National Constitutional Assembly member has also approached the Constitutional Court seeking to have the entire Constitutional Amendment Act declined invalid. His application urged that the Parliament introduce amendments that were not a part of the original bill presenting for public scrutiny. Among several constitutional obligations, the Constitutional Court is expected to determine the legal issues raised in this application. Meanwhile, the report's disciplinary action against Spieth Tole has added another chapter to the ongoing political debates around Constitutional Amendment number 3. Whether the recommendation suspension is ultimately confirmed by ZANU PF national structure remains to be seen, but the case is likely to remain closely watched as both the political and legal discussions over the amendment. As always, this development comes to shape Zimbabwe political landscape, with attention now focused on both the party internal process and the pending court cases that seek to challenge the constitutional changes. Muri Zimbabwe nawo yotaurwa neveruzhinji voti saka munyika yeZimbabwe hamuchaitwe mapolitical views here akasiyana kuti kana nyangwe uri ZANU PF hakuchadiwe vanopikisa ingave kuma opposition wani vakawanikwa vari pachitiko vachito supporta CAB3 iyoyi vamwe vachiramba. So vamwe vakati this is just sending a message to another MP to be loyal to Mnangagwa. So vanhu vari kuti izvi zviri kuratidza kuti vari kuda kungopa message kune mamwe mamembers of parliament kuti vimbai kuna vaMnangagwa, mukasavimba nawo mukubudiswa muZANU PF. So yapiwa 3 years idzodzo ndo dzaari kunzi achange asisima muparliament. And also kuita comment achiti they will make sure kuti anorarama a miserable life, especially kana aine bizimusi zvinhu zvake zvinenge zvaenda pamahwani. Ende tiri kuona kuti iye munhu ari kunzi ane bizimusi akasiyana siyana haanawo, so zvinenge zvaakutokanganisa mabhizinesi ake sezvo anogona kunzi achisina mapepa akadai haana zvakadai. Vamwe vakati according to CAB3 the entire constituency did not vote, they must suspend the entire ZANU PF members in that constituency. So vanhu vari kuti vanhu vese ukoko veZANU PF hapana akavhota, saka ndavadzingwe vese, saka vari kumugarisa pasi ivavo vari kunzi ndavadzingwa ozi hapana chavakavhota, ozi vanotomirirwa naMP ndianovamirira muparliament, saka haana kutoenda kunovhota. Zvokureva vese variko macheya acho vedisciplinary committee chair havana kuvhota vanhu vese ivavo. Munoti chii nenhau iyi? Ndidzo nhau dziri kutaurika munharaunda nemunyika yedu yeZimbabwe. Pano panonzi paMagaba News, patinokuigirai zvinoitika zvese munyika yedu yeZimbabwe, zvematongero enyika, kuti mugonzwa apolitical news, apolitical update dziri kuitika munyika yedu yeZimbabwe, kuti musazopfurwa. Ndidzo nhau dzatanga tikabata pano pachannel yenyu yeMagaba News.